Hi, everybody. This is Andrew Fuge with the Bluefields Arts Festival. I'm joined today by artist Dina Romano, and Dina has a really good painting, very evocative, called Row Houses Number Two, which is her entry in the festival this year. Dina, would you like to tell us a little bit about the painting and about yourself and your process?
Yes. First of all, good morning, Andrew, and thank you for having me. Row Houses number two is part of my building series. Sometimes I do paintings in series or a theme. And I have three paintings in this series. You can see them all on my website. But Row Houses number two is the second. It's based on a cityscape of row houses. And I wanted it. I'm kind of a, not that I steal, but I'm kind of a fan of Hopper, and I wanted to kind of get that feeling of quiet and isolation, and almost when you look at this group of row houses, you're wondering what's going on inside. Like, okay, who lives in there? Who's cooking what? Is someone making spaghetti and meatballs? Are people getting along? Are people happy? But I almost gave it kind of an eerie effect to it because I want people to look at it and wonder what's going on inside the painting itself. And just to kind of draw people in. And and all three of the paintings in the series are row houses, but this one is a smaller painting. It's 6 by 8, and because it's small, it's very powerful. Like, a lot of times you think of something little, but there's a lot of detail in it. And I don't know. I just hope that it's the type of painting when someone looks at it, they want to like keep looking at it.
Is it based on any particular houses? Because I noticed they're very brightly colored, which is, and I think my understanding of sort of geography around the Northeast is that that's a very Baltimore thing, not so much a New York thing. So
Yes,
I'm just
actually,
curious as to
that
where you modeled them from.
well, actually, that's kind of where I got it from. Like row houses are more common in Baltimore, but there's a lot of them in Brooklyn. There's a lot of them in the city. But I wanted to make it more brightly colored. Like I just didn't want it to be like a red brick kind of looking thing.
Mhm.
And I wanted it to be, well, because it's a painting, I wanted it to be very colorful. But I actually kept the colors, I stuck with predominantly primary colors, red, yellow, blue. I have purple on the side and a little variation of yellow, but I kept them all kind of the same value. Like this would not be a painting where I would make them like fluorescent or really bright, like super bright. It's colorful, but the colors are kind of muted and they're all along the same value.
Mhm.
Uh, so it's not to a point where it's it's I didn't want to, like, all my paintings don't have to be necessarily realistic, but I wanted this to be a little bit realistic in nature because I wanted someone to wonder who was in there,
Mhm.
like what they're doing. If it's fluorescent green, people are going to think, okay, it's more, they're not, maybe not take it as literally.
Yeah.
So hence, that's why I chose the brighter colors. And yes, you're absolutely correct. So I guess my point came across. I was influenced initially by the row houses in Maryland, and then I did some research. You look around online and you look at things, and I'm like, wow, there's actually row houses in Brooklyn, and hence that's where it initiated from.
Right. Well, I think it's a really lovely painting, and I really enjoyed it when looking at it. And I hope the viewers of the festival share my impressions of it. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us about it this morning. And I look forward to seeing the other paintings in the series at some point.
Yes, and thank you again for having me. I enjoy participating in the festival, and I enjoy the opportunity to always talk about my artwork and my process involved in it.
Super. Thank you so much, Dina.
Okay, have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
That's great.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, Lee. Very good. Thank you.
I didn't want to get into all of this stuff like about me and this and that. I mean, I've been doing art for a long time, but I wanted to focus more on the artwork. I'm glad that you asked that question about the row houses in Maryland because, it's funny because I had friends that lived in Maryland, and when I used to go visit them, we would go riding around, and I think there are row houses in Philly too, but they're a little different.
Yeah, I just thought that it was the colors was a kind of a Baltimore thing.
Right. But yeah, and this is what's great about art. We can make our worlds anything we want, you
Yeah.
know?